California, and her hair looked like it was about 5 inches long. And then what I did was I used the Beautiful Textures leave-in conditioner. And where is it? I need it. I need it in my hand. Anybody bring me Beautiful Textures leave-in conditioner? So anyway, I put a leave-in on her. What I did was I put the leave-in conditioner inside the spray bottle with water. And I basically shook it up, and I detangled it with the brush and twisted her hair up. And what we noticed as we went through her hair is, look, yeah, shrinkage. So she has a magic trick. So this is what I use. I use the Tangle Taming leave-in conditioner, and I use this a lot. Whenever your hair is dry and you need a little moisture, what I do is I put maybe about 2 to 4 tablespoons of this in a spray bottle and the rest water. And I shake it up and I spray the hair, and so it really helps me to get through the hair. Not only that, it adds so much shine. So with her hair, and she needs a trim. How many of you guys actually trim your hair? That's not enough people in the room. What's going on? Nobody wants to get a trim. Well, if you don't trust, but you have Jill and Zoe here. But if you don't want to go to the hairstylist, I suggest that you do to get a trim, so you won't have a lopsided hairdo. You can trim your own hair. When it's double strand twisted, you just want to take off a little bit on the ends. Don't get crazy, because by the time I see you, I know she gouged out some of your hair. I'm going to talk bad about you. Not to anybody else, but just to you. But if you look, her hair is just so bouncy and beautiful. And also, it smells good. I don't know if Beautiful Textures meant to, but the products smell like mango, and I like that. So I'm going to show you a really quick do on her, and then they're going to work their magic. Now, which style are you doing? You're going to give her a pin up, and this is going to be formal?
Yes, but I initially started off.
Okay, so originally this was her hair when she came, if you can see it. And then what did you use? You used the curl define. This is the styling gel. And so, and you just did it with your fingers. Okay, and then you're working on an updo. I love that. Okay, formal updo. Okay, and then what did you use? The curl control defining cream. So what I found and what I really appreciate is the moisture that I get from using Beautiful Textures. When I'm looking for a really good product, because a lot of times you guys don't know which products work best for you, and you tend to ask me, like, how do I know which products work really well? I'm looking for a product that gives me the tangleability. Am I saying that right? I wanted to detangle the hair. And I also look for shine. I look for moisture, because that tends to be the biggest issue we have with our hair is how do we get moisture in the hair. So I'm looking for that. And what you can do if you just want to test out your products is you just take about 4 products together, because I know you all in here are product junkies. Yes, I know. And I tend to part it in 4s, and I'll put one product here, another one here, and another one here. And I feel the hair, and it tells me what it likes and what it needs. And that's how I'm able to test the product. So for me, how do I know I'm working with a really good product? Because I can work on about 100 different naturalistas, and they all have different hair, I test the product. And if I have 100 women come to me, and I'd say about 80 or 90 of them, the product works very well on, it's a great product for me. So Beautiful Textures has been that, and I've been working with them for a while now. And let's see, I'm going to do something nice and quick. So for you ladies out there that are not hair people, I know there's some people that are just not really hair people, which means that you're not really into styling your hair. You'd rather just wake up and go. That's fine, but it's not fine. Because at some point, you have to touch your hair. The hair needs to be loved by your hands and by the products you use. It's very important that you spend a little time prompting yourself. When we spend time on our hair, basically, it's almost like a date with yourself. So you want to have that time to spend on yourself. And a lot of times when you find that you created something something really fabulous, you feel so proud, right? And then you come to events like this and everybody tells you how beautiful you look. And that's what I really love about the natural hair community. I don't remember when I had straight hair that people gave me as many compliments as with natural hair. And I don't know if it's just because we feel like it's a new movement, but I just feel like we get really creative when we work with our natural hair. So, 10 minutes, right? Maybe 5. So basically, because I've already prepped her hair with the leave-in, and I actually use the moisture butter as well. And what I found with the moisture butter is when the hair is dry, and I need a little extra something, the moisture butter helps me with that. When you're using your products, ladies, what you want to do is you don't want to blob a whole lot of product on the hair because then you don't get the desired look you want. You'll end up making the hair look really dull and heavy. So what I do is I'll take a little bit like this and I'll just dab the hair. I'll go down the strand and dab it on top and dab it underneath, and then I'll massage it through. Then that way I'm not using too much product. And you can feel it on the hair. So sometimes you come and you say that product doesn't work, I don't understand what happened, and then I watch you do it and use like the whole jar in one section. Stop doing that. Yeah, and you're laughing because you've done it, right? Stop doing that. So I'm going to turn her around because you might want to see exactly what I'm doing. Or is the camera, can you see it? Yeah. Now, she has a lot of what you call fairy knots in her hair. And when you work with fairy knots, you definitely have to be careful. It's actually better to put a little cream on the hair to get through the fairy knot. That way you're not pulling out the hair. Here. Oh, nice. Okay. You might beat me, actually. Moving quick. So when I was a kid, I didn't like playing with Barbie dolls, just the hair. And the issue was that it was all good until I cut all the hair off. And then it was no more fun, so I had a whole trash of Barbie dolls that I had cut the hair off of. So I had to learn, no, don't cut the hair, work with the hair long. So when women come and they say, well, I want to transition, but I don't want to big chop my hair, I'm like, okay, well, you don't have to. Because I practiced so much with my Barbie dolls, I learned how to work with the hair while it was long. And I often tell them the best way to transition without having a big chop is basically do curly sets. You do a curly set, and you continue to do that, and you just trim up the hair every 3 months, every 3 or 4 months. And as it's growing out, you'll actually transition. I've transitioned many women with just curly sets. We never even big chop their hair. So she has texture 4. It's kinky curly. And how you know your texture is when the hair is wet. I did with her hair earlier, like I said, with the spread. But when the hair is wet is when you know what texture you are working with. And you'll either have curl before the kink, which is texture 3, or you'll have kink before the curl. The only reason you need to even know your hair texture is for which products to use. Because it won't matter unless you know which products to use. So look, how long did it take? 7 minutes? Maybe? And she basically is my